Inikazi wachumva baredio Bunda gangster nokutari vya aerial Mabanga fresh day
Evening right here. We are in Mushtala. It's a lovely evening as the sun sets. We're right here at NIM's VIP Lounge, and it is up close with Solwezi Ohnz, with me Bezerk, the uptown boy, and
Chenda trader.
And we're just not the two of us. I know you have seen. He's a familiar face. Marisha no voice per radio. One time. Yeah, so Mr. Editor. Bill Gangster. Welcome, my brother. Bash Faith. Welcome, my guy. How have you been? Mulishani? Mudingai.
Swai, Bulongo, Kanawa,
Turibuino, Vonse, Kufivika, Vika.
Bulongo, Kanawa, Bididi.
Don't go. Yeah, so, you know, Tuachirafu Affair Tawe. You know, it's a gentleman's evening. We're chilling. As you can see, my two gentlemen are partaking fruit juice, and I'm in something that you all know. We're not promoting any brands tonight, this evening. Yeah, so we're chilling right here at our NIM's VIP Lounge. Thank you very much for awarding us the place so that we can have fresh air as we conversate as gentlemen.
Place, believe me, if you've never been to NIM's, this is my first time actually, and it's dope.
And it's a family-friendly place, eh? Very family-friendly. As you can see, like I said, it's us gentlemen just chilling and having a conversation. We all have got something in common. The three of us have got something in common. We are part of the entertainment industry here in Northwestern Province, and initially this podcast, this platform is a safe space. As we're introducing you, it's a safe space for you. Feel free, and no hard feelings. Hard feelings. We're just here to share ideas and to see that game yaku.
No, believe me, as long as I'm not here to provoke anybody.
Yeah. So that's how it is, and we need to be frank. As I pour my jug, so that's how we start. This is my first sip of the day. Cheers to the sober heads, and cheers to more views on this podcast, because as we warm up, I need to take my first sip so that I can get the courage for the conversation.
Very important. The hyper guy. Sorry, bro.
You know, apaso epo ifikire level na ifika pale hapa kwa but we were young. If you can remember those days, we were youngsters back in 2016. You know, but if you do your mathematics, that's about 8 years ago, isn't it? 8 years ago, we were once strangers, and now here we are, gentlemen interacting. So, we try by all means not to start like we are starting a new journey. We know there are people that do not know much about you, but I feel if you do not know much about him, you can how he started, where he did it. You can as well check out his handles. We have shared the link there. You can follow him, and if you want to learn more, go here. Here we are starting where he is. We'll do a little bit. So, Bill Gangster. There you are, you as an artist in Northwestern Province. I've seen you are pushing and you're doing collaboration, and you are redoing some of the music that you did. Why are you redoing, especially a song titled Ngenda Momo Pashi?
Sure.
Yeah. Why are you redoing your music?
All right. Like you said, there's time for everything. We've come a long way. I've come a long way. As years goes by, everything is changing bit by bit.
Yes.
So coming back to the reason behind me working on some of
the projects,
which I already did. Like for example, given the 13 Pende project, yakale, but stayafumini.
Oh.
Stayafumini, like official yafuma. So that's the reason I still had that concept inside me, and it couldn't just I couldn't let go, you know. Because ni yako about padia wafunya, then aba yumfide ni shichiri mu studio, they still had, you know, more hope.
Okay.
Yako about baka ikwate feno ku ikwate feno mba shako teach the chance yako about na serious ni serious. But as we speak right now, it's out, and believe me, you, the viewers, those who don't know me, by the way, I'm Bill Gangster, one of Northwestern rappers, yeah. You can follow me on all the platforms, believe me, you, but TikTok, but if you are okay, Nabasana active Facebook, yeah, and my names are Bill Gangster, just like that.
Just like that. So you have been energetic, and I won't lie to you, not to sugarcoat things. I think if somebody was to listen to your music, let me give a reference to what we were talking about on the previous episode. We have been constantly talking about originality as Northwestern. When I listen to your music, I think there's no artist in Zambia that I can relate to say, you guys we are on Africa continue. And for that, I must commend you have got your own style, everything. So since I'm saying you have got your own style, like, is there any specific artist, maybe we might not know him, who inspired the character Bill Gangster?
Actually, I know it might sound fun, but believe me, you, before this Bill Gangster, the present Bill Gangster, I had my own vocal, like, believe me, you, I could sing like YSLB. You won't believe me, even before I knew YSLB existed.
Okay.
I sang like YSLB. I'm sure for those who know DJ Byro, one of my best producers, certified music, can go to him and ask about.
Oh.
I sang like Nareburuma Figya, Papimbande Buruma, but way back, like if you told them to talk with am enough resources, not even resources, let me just say enough instrument to, like, you know, exactly. So now, but that used to be my style. Like I'm not saying I'm the founder.
Okay. No. Yeah, he's clarification.
No. I'm not mentioning nobody, but I'm saying na paranya afina inecho na without even ukushbati ukuyentansho bakeshi babantu kuyikate yuko. Yes, so I think I've been an inspiration to myself.
Okay.
I can't say I don't get inspired from people. No, but believe me, me being who I am today, it's because of looking back where I come from. Nephew narechta nephew abantu kuroresha abantu nephew bade for nephew bafwa Bill Gangster bin nine finish. So yeah.
So Bill Gangster, as you have seen, the world is changing each and every day, and it prompted you to bring back what you sang a long time ago. Do you think it can still penetrate the market?
With no doubt.
Okay.
With no doubt, and my reasons are simple. You know, when I look where I come from, definitely there's hope.
Okay.
There's hope that at least, because I'm able to see change.
Okay.
So for as long as they've been changed from the late years, it's telling me to say, nephew on Didero, and in a podcast, I mean, this interaction we're having here, you come more than it's a word of prophecy, believe me, you, because nobody knew.
I receive.
We receive. Pastor Gangster.
So now, the gangster in your name.
Exactly.
Why did you decide to call yourself a gangster?
Thank you. I've been expecting this question. So yeah, instead that, you know, actually I'm not a gangster as in just like other gangsters. I'm a smart gangster.
Oh.
You know, if there are
Smart
people on
gangster.
God's earth who are smart, gangsters can be one of them. Gangsters, you know, gangsters. Anybody abantu abakwe bati no buchushi, but abantu abakwe bati ari pitamo muchushi once a chance nyechintu.
I like saying the chance.
Afwana makayonse no mwe onse, you know, somebody will get dedicated to that thing, never to lose it. Because that is baka that muchushi na pitamo shwanga bweremo. So I'm a smart gangster. Reason being, I don't deal with no drugs. I deal with no drugs.
I heard that you are a sober head.
Thank you. Despite that, neither do I sell intox. I don't do theft or fimbi, stealing and whatever. Nah. I'm just smart. No?
Smart gangster.
I'm a smart gangster.
Smart
But
gangster.
believe me, you looking smart and not really
upstairs.
smart-minded.
Upstairs.
I know. I really understand because
Sure.
you know when I came here and I saw one of your performances, you were on stage, and then here comes a guy. Afure shot. Asabura na chana ta. Guys, we obvious na ba. But where do you get that energy? Where does that energy come from? Being sober-minded and crazy at the same time.
Thank you. You know, the way I'll give an example of you guys. The way they address you and the way you carry yourselves when you are home. It's way different with the way you carry yourselves when you are at your workplace.
Oh.
For me, that's my workplace.
Okay.
So don't expect the gangster who's here
And the gangster at the stage.
to be the same. No.
So you're saying
That's my workplace, and
okay.
I work for those people, you know. So I need to impress them. I'm an entertainer. You just said it for the first press.
Yes.
I'm an entertainer. I need to entertain those people. So I need to do whatever it takes to make sure I cheer them up. Because in Shishibeko bafumi nabadi abantu nefe ba nama pressure besa na yena. So maybe by so doing, Shishibeko mbafwa. Umuntu achisa na furo isa dabot that's tukera kapondo kufura appreciate ro kapondo ka slim taka kwa tepa na 6 pack but kusa dabot ka fure shati aseka cha mumfisha bwino. That's my duty.
Exactly. As an entertainer.
As an entertainer.
Exactly, which is good. So if we said we're going to be mixing present and a bit of the past. Sure. I remember at some point you were once affiliated to is it Nation Music or it was Hype Nation?
Hype Nation.
So at that point, were you a signed artist or you were just working together with them?
Actually, that one. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if you were affiliated or I don't know. But the thing is, we never signed any contract.
You never signed any contract. Okay.
It was like people who just saw something in me, and you know, they got interested in what I was capable of doing.
They could see the potential.
Thank you. So, no, I can't lie to say they never contributed to who I am right now. Then Nishindebe Pananemu.
Okay.
To be honest, is those guys gave me a platform in a way that whenever they had any event, I could get recognition.
Oh.
Yeah, I would get recognition without paying anything. And you know, way back if in Piade Penak, no artist, but you know, performer feed, yeah, because you need, you know, those guys their event, so anything, anyone affiliated to what they are doing
should make sure is entertaining.
They can't tell you to say come on perform for free, and then for example art free, then you are there branding art free.
So
No. It was a big, you know, by then Hype used to be a big, you know, and it's still big, I can say. But way back it was more powerful because it had no competitor.
Oh, so it's a matter of competitors.
But way back we could look up to Hype.
I think it's a story for another day. It's a story for another day.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you are just, if you are still watching and you're still with us, thank you very much for keeping up to this long. Exactly. Remember, this thing is not for just ourselves. It's also for putting out the entertainment industry for Solwezi out there. So if you can see, speaking of Solwezi, we have got Namjo food. These are called sweet potato flakes. You have heard of cornflakes. These are new on the market. They are called sweet potato flakes. It just needs umogagafi.
So I need to test this, huh? I think this will be my package after the interview. Yeah, that you are brought.
Yeah, because you know, gas up of it, package. That was it. Okay, so you as an artist, have you ever been signed to any record label in your music journey?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Not that na kokoro kwa skala ikinde doubt. I'll just say not really. And reason being, I had a certain free recording deal with
few beats. That was
back.
my point. Okay. So
only a free recording deal.
So by then you were
like
not
being signed.
Okay. So now, how's your relationship with manager Stevens? Because I see. Back in the days, he was the one who was more like spearheading for your music when you're performing. But nowadays, don't really see him around you.
He's still my brother.
Okay, so he's
brothers.
not really your manager?
No. He's a brother.
He was your manager once?
No. It was just more like a brother. A friend who turned into a brother. And I still respect him.
Okay.
He still respects me. We still interact behind,
Then, because you know, I ask most cases most times when you are coming for an event, he would be the one carrying water for you, making sure that you perform, hands in your music.
Exactly.
For those of us who just saw it from afar, thought he was your manager.
Sure. I can say that guy is a manager to every artist in Solwezi.
Okay.
As long as you are able to get to know him, as long as you are able to hang out together, is that person who can, he sacrifices, he humbles himself down to earth, like, just trying to make sure it works for somebody.
Okay.
So he also sees potential in every Solwezi artist, as long as, believe me, as long as you are part of this entertaining and you say you don't know managers, which is Stevens, then it's a lie.
So Stevens, you need to pay this guy. I sold you, man.
Good brother. So on that, I can even say Boyke has got a nice taste.
Okay.
Because they are listening together.
Oh, so he's the one who's managing.
He's working. He's
working. They are working together.
They are working together.
Okay.
They are more like I don't know, but they are together, and he's got a good taste in a way that you are able to tell a nice person, a person to be near with.
Yeah.
Stressed. Very much. That's the kind of a person he is.
Definitely. So most cases in Solwezi, we know each other from afar, and I think that is the challenge that we tend to have. We have what we call inherited hate. So you find that maybe because so I think that's the reason why we made this podcast. So this next question is, I feel I like mentioning this all the time. I found out that most times I was not in good books with many artists because me as an MC, people tend to think I'm the one who's hindering their progress. I'm not the one who's putting them on stage. We once had an altercation with this guy.
Okay.
And I feel we reconciled. I brought it up because there are people that might have seen that altercation and they think maybe him and I, there's something in between. I brought it up so that we can also talk about it. If there's an artist out there who might feel the same, exactly. So we're in good books now, is it? Okay, and we are back. Apologies for that short break in. But yeah, we are back and we're still interacting with Bill Gangster. Yeah, one of the best rappers we have here in Solwezi. Yeah.
Northwestern.
No, that.
Northwestern.
Sure.
Yeah, we're called Solwezi Ohnz. Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Next, Zambia. So now, you as an artist, I see you are working on, you're doing featurings and everything. Are you working on any body of work? As in,
Sure.
Okay.
I've been working on this board of work. I've been working on this project, the PAKA Heaven. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
You've been saying PAKA Heaven.
PAKA Heaven in most of my songs. Sure. PAKA Heaven is a mixtape.
Oh,
Okay.
PAKA Heaven is a big project for me in my music ever since I started the music career, music journey. Something I've been working on for years now. So PAKA Heaven actually means, everything in this masterpiece, in this body of work, it has to be, related to some present generation happening things. Get my point, huh? So PAKA Heavens, it's narai dondorora muri so that abantu bachita understand. Nganalanda pali PAKA Heaven, ndera ndo muru ubutari, aini muru ubutari PAKA Heaven. Nomba ifwe papichitwa fyesu nefe tuikara fwe benye ushe twaba kuchitwi na heaven or twaba patari na heaven, because if chitwa fyesu if kachita determine whether kuingira heaven nangu answer. So no wonder I named the piece of project PAKA Heaven, because the fan can be thinking if it's like Muntunga umfo na imba like, for example, 13 Pende is part of the PAKA Heaven mixtape. So if we say okay, 13 Pende yalanda most popular, believe me, you have not just mentioned umuntu nangu abantu na imbira abantu ananemu ine kumona imba muzia.
Okay.
It's about everyone, because nangonga ni church nga mwamfo ba shima people badera ndokwe bati webana bakwaresa tien muchinje mukayapya. Iyo chechi yoni ishi yako gutukamu. Chechi ifure yakwata kapepesha nangu ntira ati preach ulela ndokwe bati tukayapya rebika konomwe, because bana ndokwe bati nobody is righteous.
Oh, that's true.
But nobody is righteous. I'm a smart guy, I said it.
Yeah,
so nangwele ode preach, because music is gospel, huh?
Yeah.
So nangwele ode landa a gospel of good news, huh? Let it be related.
And I love the fact that you brought up looking at Solwezi being one of the red zones of STIs and
sexual transmitted
disease. Yeah. That's good.
So that's why I'm not trying to outsmart anybody, not even you guys. Believe me, you.
No for them.
This time around, I'm going to change this person. But if I am going to make sure if we are going to my interviews in the
Exactly. So now, if you could describe your journey as an artist in Solwezi, how has been your journey?
Believe me, I'm not just answering this for myself. Nala askida for every artist in general. No music journey has ever been, smooth for nobody, for anyone. Music journey is a constant. Music journey is a constant. Believe me, you have been, been going through some things which I can't even, because the difficulties in this and that, it's not just me. It's not only me. There are a lot of people going through the same thing. Yeah. So to my side, it's been tough, Yeah, but nevertheless, it's just never to let go of what you believe in. I believe in music, and I believe in myself. I know to say one day, soon,
God is going to
open the door for me.
Definitely.
So on that question, my brother, I think
So your interaction with fellow artists, especially here in Solwezi, how has it been? I'm an artist from Solwezi sana.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. In a sense that, whether Mbombe na oja, Ishbombe na nkwe, Tumfo ane na oja, Ishumfo ane na nkwe, to sangwe na audience sangwe de nangwe I still respect everyone. Udia ambire mairo kuimba na sangwa nangwe I respect that person. Nishiro de shati Nikali have been in this we just spoke about the hype. Nama Isaiah 8 years, which means I've been in this game for a long time, despite not to Zambia, but I've been in this game for a long time. Maybe even long time enough okay. But it's my duty to respect every artist.
So,
what is it that in Solwezi there are artists who has been in game for a long time, in Solwezi especially? So we have like in the Copper Belt we'll say the likes of Y Celeb. Those guys, they just started. We have artists. Why is Solwezi not so penetrating the market? The guys from the Copper Belt, from Lusaka and other provinces, they are penetrating the market.
So that question, that's a beautiful question, believe me. Nga yajati way back. Want to share question. Nga just got a dialect to we were never united.
Okay.
There was never unity.
But nowadays there is.
I think just hold on that question. Okay. Hold on. Then see because believe me, no artist way back could mention the name of another artist. We interview napanga effort mwine na endera bayasa ngoma then ayalumbrongo but idani sign yakwe but unity umuntu namona ati okay nangu ndechitefi kwena kuri no munandi kono more kono uri kwa pasu
and that's where
no get my point I mean no disrespect to anyone but believe me my point is na ina wena panondi nshirerumba bana nindumbra Steve ndetasha na ina wena pidapini efyo ndechitekera nabana ndikumbi ngababeta makatashi because why unity ngayaba pali muri music respect ira kongap respecting ngayaba epo muri bomberi ukutemo kulaba po love believe me love never fails.
And okay, I know.
If you tell me to say, sorry, but if you tell me to say, akaleta tware umfananisha, tapari unity, tapari respect, tapari love. How can you expect me to place somebody in front of a camera when tatumfwan?
I think food teaching sana inofoni kuingalanda. Being an artist sana fona mona. Yeah, but amona munanko like when you're struggling. Both of you are struggling, like he said. Once somebody starts struggle to achieve something, people that are getting good about boss, but they that's move one. So I'm an artist. If you think kona fimbi, sana is there are no enough resources. That's why that people don't pass down opportunities to fellow artists. Here in Solwezi, that's what I've observed, because you find that an artist is connected. When you find a boss. Somebody who's doing something for you, you need to pull your friends again as well to say, Bwana, if you can pump in 80,000 or 50,000 in me, I think you can also like to listen to this. But I feel in Solwezi, tamulaba.
Because I'm saying tamulaba, you got a feeling of come
that.
Nangonga feel umbi bambita bakafitirimbini ngana got opportunity. I'm not promising anyone. He's not promising. I'm not promising anyone. But it might not be, straight. But could you shukirwamu? Because na inenda shukirwamu bantu.
Okay.
Both kubantu na ishiva. Na bantu yabonshishi. So could you shukira limbo kupitira mudini. Takesho no kwishibata hapa. Kubuko koka biyo. Mamanate. From there.
So, you gangster.
Sure.
So, you being an upcoming, are you an upcoming or already established? No. Believe me, you feel free, brother. We are intellectual. I'm an upcoming. So you being an upcoming, like if Kubati, maybe there is a concert, copper belt artist, a well-renowned artist, a mainstream artist like Ngade Safidia, maybe you are not like even included in the program. When you want to go and perform, do they give you something?
Thank you. I think on that one, I'll be straight. Apa ndafola.
Okay.
Yonse project, yonse program where mama. Despite that, the mbimpi atashifura fyaini. But to me it means a lot because in the stanga na roisha kunuma eko na perform for free.
Okay.
Na perform for free sometimes in there romba no kurombai. Sometimes nimbina sangu afe bana na t-shirt. Na umfobwino kweba tawe. Filafi ni mbare branding. Quite okay, it could help. But you know, not putting something on the table for me to eat on one day. But this time around, if you see me on any, maybe nga bachintu mina then balanda ti nishingero na landa kati okay. Ninka na tembikeni pe na on that way, but most string amwambona paja it's either kanono kena
akanyambuguna kesawo
then sometimes kuba fena pa stage para pene. I think you've been witnessing, you've been there, you are an MC, well known MC Hamona. Not
yet.
Stop no if I say I'm an upcomer, it doesn't mean I'm an upcomer in Northwestern. Yonishna Vepa. Nganalanda ti mwema viewers, nganalanda ti never upcomer in a BILL GANSTER in case watching for parade job in the gangster no telling via head. She landa ko about never upcomer mu Northwestern. Ndelanda ti never upcomer Mozambia. Sha ko Chibombo, Shabapo, Shashuruka to Sako, Ifika, Konse. So I can't say to say bad inch from Zambia, Monsenish now, capital city, I'm places, and Bita Manch. Mama fed in better by the 100 Davanch. So that, for that reason, night chief.
But don't you think at some point we need to reach to a point, we need to, okay, I'm not saying we need to limit ourselves, but I think the industry deserves to have areas where, because you know it's not everybody that can relate to your music, but people from your hometown can.
Exactly.
There are some genres like Zambia. There are some places even in South Africa. There's an artist is not even an international. The entire South Africa, a certain area, but they are making money.
Exactly.
I think at some point we need to reach where we say we need to start going out for our own when we see potential to support that. Even when they don't have an opportunity to be famous outside Northwestern Province, they can be able to make that money within Northwestern Province because this place is quite big. One of the biggest provinces in Zambia.
And if second
biggest.
Thank you. Just adding on that, my brother, not just the biggest, but the well-doing towns, you know, provinces in the country. The well-doing provinces because Northwestern is the new copper belt.
Exactly.
So having such resources in the province was supposed to give us opportunities. We were supposed to take advantage of that, but in another way, still.
Okay, so I think from now, this is the new slogan we're going to go for. It's going to be called Usapota Loko Nikembo.
Which support a local
Nikembo. So that's
local Nikembo.
That's how it's going to be because I think it's high time. Sometimes, you know, people don't support you not because you're not good. They don't support you because they know you. Sometimes, but if you guys who blow away. Okay, it the last time at so I think we need to do away from this. So whenever you see this podcast, take time, watch, see, support, and then come on for artists. Take time to go and listen.
Exactly.
You know, when you're listening to music, funyapo to say this is a local art. Let me just listen to the art. Listen. If you don't like it, you'll be like, it's not my cup of tea. But make sure that you are not a Kembo.
Exactly.
Because when I just support a local. So
just to add on, I think my brother is right. Sometimes if opportunities yakuishiba kufimo palini na mutefyonsa mwingeshiba because kai mlandu wakashita na nani but at least fimo by so doing kuda but limbi wambwe wanchibiro mlandu wakumfo but nga watamba kwa fyakupera kwa ile courage yako nsta approach no kunishiba bwino. I'm an open person, you know. You've got work, bring we work.
So do you charge for a feature?
I do charge for a feature depending
on who has come.
Okay.
Natawishi the winner.
How they come or who?
Maybe to my next question. Nani
to be honest, I charge for a feature
regardless of who it is. Okay.
Regardless
but
of who
kula baidi yako bali mbati mwai chefie. Mama limbika skuru na kwa tapitare kula baka before ta station tumako first project your best among the projects you've done so far. Dominako akutumina wamfamo vyata hawe but na inefa na ambi. Kile mfika bwi
given opportunities.
So make it you know I'll make a day. I'll attend to you. Nice. I'll make a day you booking in a facility most studio session then be ama desing ashendere po bwino na business inga tairi bwino ukafa eco transport if you believe me you no not drinking not if akuja need transport if you
okay. So now here's my question.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm trying to fuse in a lot of questions, not that your answer wasn't relevant, it is, but my question is back in the days we were trying to push for radio plays. Do you ever get any radio airplay from here in Solwezi?
Don't feel fine. It's going to sound unprofessional, but despite having a low gear, it's time brood radio mushan mufezi. In case you are for radio, BILLGANSTER, I think I just sing for the radio. And I don't get to listen to them.
Okay, but do you get like
because abantu barantuminata nashirira bwino rero.
Okay.
Nashirira and a
all
big
the
shout
radio
out
stations.
to every radio station who plays BILLGANSTER songs. Naichefya. Malishba sometimes kula baidi ati we mwine that's the way you help you encourage me doing more works because tatukumanapo ngefika kumana na maonizi. But kusangati murendisha akofira fini uko anona nemwino okuyishiba then ndio mfira fe kubantu ida ndio mfo kubantu meaning murendista motivate murendista encourage okwe bati we muntu turakumfwa.
So now you has verified that radio plays your music. Exactly. So and then Solwezi is a lot of people are coming here in Solwezi.
Sure.
But why, like the question is, I feel since we do not have a lot of people recognizing Solwezi music, it must be the club DJs. Have you ever heard the club DJ playing a song? Is there a club DJ that's playing your music out there? Or have you ever heard other Solwezi music apart from some songs that have passed the mainstream? Like
for example, so I told you I'm a smart gangster. You guys, you are smart. Think about it. Njumu club, mudamu inero nombori mboro harira. What are you going to think? To akumana na bonds. Nishmara tontonka. Na beba limbachi.
Ngatawali konomba kuwa rumfoshani.
No.
I think you understand what I mean. I understand. So meaning the DJs only play when you tell them to.
Thank you.
So okay.
So kusangati limbi. Nangu munobe limba. Nakumona ero nombari shapo. But he never parwandi. In a BILLGANSTER. Shatara umfwapo fereti kunganda because eponjikara na Zambia apa ichilimbe chikuru pepi eponjikana nshanshan pepi notuma club tudio tuchitika not western lane so to be specific but insha umfwapo fereti ndindi because ishida line 24/7 nabo pomwiri kama ifo pomwira nowadays ule 2 seconds ule wera ta.
So I think so that's where you know why I'm getting there.
So on that one,
you know what's promoting Kopala music. Right now, out of 10 people, you'll find that 9 go for clubbing.
Exactly.
And you'll find that at these clubs, they don't play any local music, and we've got a lot of local music that's there because nowadays you find that there was another person who was saying, why can't we hear Chile One's album? In fact, it was you who did an article. Why can't we hear Chile One's album in the club? Nowadays, a certified hit is being determined at the club. So now, why aren't we having our local music being played at clubs? What is it? Finish for much tanama DJ Mwadila kana.
Tufunyama hit. Because you know, I'm going to be honest with the DJs, like club DJs, because club by the time we are going to limbo, ambok tontonga ni chilimbi, nkopeko ka kopara kaucha, aka kurumbra ma DJs ma songs. I'm not that kind of. I'm not a shout out fan mumanyimbo shandini. I can't lie.
Maybe you should try it.
Club afia idea kwa bati waisha. I've ever tried, my brother. Eyo kondes. Club bati wa ikara limbo, mpo afia fichidedi de. Natch kwa ta vibe wawe. Kutina tema na DJ Mumwa chidisha ako nangu na mpo patanti DJ nangu DJ class. I think if I'm not mistaken, pakulande thing sometimes club bati wa psa kono kusaini ure tuere na kofi. But sometimes DJ Vimas fia kwe bata wespondo na ridisha song ya so ya rifina. And if we talk about DJ Vimas right now, he's not even
so
Elizon Chumurungu, but even way back Arimuno, DJ Vimas could play my songs.
Okay.
Pavegas niche. Did you have a Pavegas? You could play my songs. But Abashada Ben Mountain, I don't mean to disrespect your duties, you guys, you are the best. But where it's necessary, please support local. We are your people.
Yes.
I'm telling
you,
their concentration.
You know why I'm saying I've had an opportunity to go in the Copper Belt and be at the club. I could swear, I won't mention clubs. I could swear the club that I was at. We were there for almost 2 hours, 30 minutes. And I didn't hear any other song from around Zambia. I could only hear these upcoming artists. And it was nice. You understand? It was nice. And that was the first time. That was from the same place I heard these guys. What's the name of these acts? Big One. I knew Big One's music from a nightclub in Kitwe, even before I knew him from here. Even before I knew him from social media. I could hear, who's this guy who's sounding like this? That's the way it is. I think it's a challenge to every club DJ, every club owner. At least it's one of we call this corporate and social responsibility.
Exactly.
Every company that is here in Solwezi, everywhere you go, you have got a mandate to at least have your corporate and social responsibility, because that's the way you give back to the community. Yeah. So how are you going to give back to the Solwezi industry? Once in a while, pick out some few tracks that you can constantly play every time somebody comes. Because music, even if you don't like a song, if people constantly play it, if they constantly play it, you fall for it. There are some songs that you'd hate. I'll tell you this. It has happened to the best of us. There'll be songs from your maps you'd say, I don't like this song. It'll only take you 1 week until you're going to fall into the trap of, actually it's a nice, because your maps is played everywhere. It's been loved. But so if we could do that here in our town, where we can constantly play our locals, I think we might have somewhere to go. That's what I feel. That's my take on this. So now,
BILL GANSTER.
Sure.
When you said something about not being an upcomer in Northwestern, I saw some past few days there were awards. What happened? They didn't nominate you, or
how did it impact you?
Yeah,
did it have any impact on you?
Speaking of awards,
in fact, to be precise, the Kwacha Music Award.
Yes, Kwacha Music Award, exactly.
Thank you. That's a question I've been receiving lately from a lot of people, my fans, even other people. I've never had a chance to meet any. Never started with the awards. usangati limbi bantu baje bene twasango kona bene but tapatipera po
can I share the knowledge that I know about how the awards are chosen? So a form is sent to all radio stations here in Northwestern Province. A form where they are told to nominate is it 4 people? Yes, they nominate 4 people from each. So they now compare. Like let's say Twampera form, they are similar names. Nominate. Then they see which name is appearing the most amongst all those. Party list. So that's why I kept on asking you to say, how's your relationship with these radio stations?
So like I said, I'm not a radio fan.
Okay.
I can't lie. On that one, I can't lie. If that's the reason why maybe I'm left out, then
maybe it's not really the reason. You know why I asked you to say how often your relation, not really your relationship, but how often is your music played? Because the Kwacha Music Awards is not based on social media. It's based on radio, because it's Sun FM radio station that came up with that initiative. So meaning if your music is constantly playing on radio, on all radio stations, and your fans constantly requesting for your music, you stand a chance of being nominated. So that's why I kept on asking.
So
how
maybe on that one I won't change the same thing. The same answer I gave out on Thursday. Like I'm not a radio fan. So kusanga ne fefe bantu mina mafans ata nyimbo shobana shirira sana ku radio rate. Kusanga dimbi radio station mfeinga yimu play yako Northwestern.
But as a business, listen, do you take music as a business or you just take it for as a career?
So I take music as a career.
As a career, not business.
No, as a career.
As a career. A career, isn't it? Your career, you hope to make money off it.
Exactly. At the end of
yes. So now, my question also comes back to you.
Sure.
I think you as in as much as you are an artist, you're also you do business somehow in your life, don't you?
Sure.
Yes. So as a good businessman, don't you think it's the time for you to find interest in radio, because you need to start noticing, where is it playing, not just feedbacks from an artist, from a fan, because a fan would just want to find a way to talk to you. Next thing because I just want to have a conversation. Bill, but don't you think it's time for you to also take interest in listening to radio?
Sorry?
Don't you think it's time for you to also listen to radio and find a way you can get your music to radio?
I'll take that as
an
advice, and I'll put it at his.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why we have this space.
Sure.
Exactly.
Definitely. It's a free space. So do you have any management at the moment? Do you have anybody running your music?
No.
Why?
Me, myself, and I.
Well, has anybody showed interest in managing you or doing that?
No.
Okay.
Manage.
Another random question. Boom. Record label is up a pen. Not really record label. Here's somebody who's interested in promoting your music. Probably they don't have money, but they really a fan of you. Would you take somebody up to be your publicist or maybe to be your manager?
Okay. So coming back to that, boom, somebody comes.
Yeah.
As long as you're muntu takwe tempia, tabari fimbe fi on the field. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Because if there's something I'm lacking right now is financial muscle.
Oh.
So about publicity and blah 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 blah. 24/7 engaging to Nachiranda in Shirarai.
You're always on social media.
I'm sure I would have bro. Thank you. Bro. So coming back on that question, like muntu takwe there is certain interest. To can show it about. No, I'm being honest. I'm being straight.
So guys, somebody stay away from him.
Financial muscle kadiko we no fit dey about. Okay, Bill Ganster, I think I'm having a 500. Top up with 500. Come up with something, man. Manage yourself, like manage it, manage this. If you kabira come to me, if you go back to Kasange manage work over there, then pay that you like trying to spoil me in the name of no, I'm an artist. No.
Somebody who's in love with your music.
Manager, Manager was up with our pressure, got my responsibilities, I got a family. The tutorial is also on parents in the got in bed in the car. If you are willing to have a manager, believe me, you take that person as your partner, as somebody, somebody you can understand. I admire the relationship between your maps and Kandek. In the management here, it's more than management.
It's family.
That's family, man. Definitely. Believe me. Watch Pondo in Nkarao next month or next month. And
I think that's a good. And I think that's a good point, because if you've got a manager who's just spoiling you, the moment you start making money,
so cool about at least apapari kanokashita. Tunate mo fire okusanga manager wako bati at least nangu epade fumisha to 5 pini bill funya project from audio to video. Manage this before tala rosha ko inuma ko yonje boss rosha ko numa first. This is the 3 pin pari 5 pin mo chimpe na big up. I'll manage this 7. In fact, Dimbin's gonna busy boss is 7 and Nara and Dembe budget kunga and Demi to WhatsApp. It's your duty to go and do that for me. I've got other things to tap.
Nice.
Get my point?
Nice.
Not whereby Bampera the 5 pin now for teacher Chawama. Because believe me, you economy foot na na mona fene cha repo chiki tote mo kupero yo kurensta pera fions kuna te mo muntu fira fino wa kurenji mina ko pe kureba show not fira abantu mina direct
not baisa mukupere chikwera Bezerk
shani muntu afika na fika fions fira moda my artist to becoming what time is my artist supposed to jump on stage this time okay is the songs you already shan ama songs yari mu order awe yari mu order mo okay so mwaranje I mean na kuja kwini immediately baada that is BILLGANSTER stand okay na po amona cha bare muremu kokwesha
so now
arifa kokwa mukutu
na kwata ko something kari mukara bika po 50-50
50-50
so
now don't you think that you as an artist you can't manage marketing yourself writing songs na pimi na tumbi fyo tfuai kwa ngomuntu aisati okay me I'll help you on your media, on your social media. I'll be promoting you on social media, but I don't have money. I'm willing to help you, promote you on social media to market
so that you can take your
so
time
you can
off.
just say that no, God off, you don't have money, man. I want someone who has something.
That wasn't my point. How can I be so harsh? Even the way we deny some opportunities, some certain opportunities, we don't just, tababeko to bompiafe direct and first kuro desha wamono muntu first if you had show you mun shishi kama intentions ya
very pure
or chishani. Believe me, if I was that easy to be carried, to be if I was easily carried away, but on there and danga but inside inapona patutu twakwe bati stanga na bati ile cheat na rumbura mwana da ile ine hapo
okay, so we are back, and then in case you are still here, remember you can take time to check out the Namjo foods. We have shared their cell phone number where you can get that. Not only do they have the mango flakes, they also have got dried pineapple, dried mangoes. They also have got ginger. Very good food for your health. So now I want to tap in a different question about family. I've seen you are a man who posts your woman on social media, which is Chenda Traders trend is the one who advises post your partner. How did you manage to find a woman that supports you like that? She supports your music
Down to earth, like
it's something I never intend to disclose, but I feel like I ain't got no option right now than to just say the truth. But if music is something big. Music need into it's emotional. So anything to do with emotions, definitely. Nga firea bwino na music yoveni shokalaba pasun.
Oh.
Nga urekota ma pressure na fimbi na music yobe kala kwata nani. Yeah. So by so saying, I mean, find a partner like my partner, my one thing.
So abana chasa kama nati.
Sana mbeto banchita caution nichi. Biunga wapi shafi like we know pesha mbo kuisa bwi. Pano ndina kura bafena time mvyati limbi. Na yakuri kasho na banchita nge fintu na chana ndati kura bakwa kana ono Philippine at the end. Pereka fenamba yabana champion nje without. Marampo serafiomu ndaba fati bakutumina pofuka ko ani avudisive nje bene bwino bwino. Sasa ina kwa
makare wangu makebe.
So my brothers, let me advise you, huh? Namayo ala mona. Didn't know chura. Namayo is able to observe something, huh? Show you more. Nangunga ya babwino. Nani? Because bananda tu ushita shapatu nono.
Napafingi takataje.
So napafi nono if you know re kwa tanga ta repero mkasho benangu ni girlfriend because girlfriends learn to support your partners like my dad does.
So now, fast forward. We were almost coming to an end. I want to find out from you. Can you mention, not your music, 4 songs done by Solwezi artists that are your favorite? 4 songs.
Number 1 is Chibombasa.
Okay.
By Boy Ken Aneka.
Okay.
It's my favorite. I think even today I was playing it.
Okay, nice.
Number 2 is No Pressure. Me and Young Bodo.
No, I don't want anywhere you are in. I want, so this one out.
Okay. Number 2, there's a guy called Proske.
Okay.
Proske was one of the good, let me just say, Proske is one of the good up-and-coming artists
yes.
from within Solwezi.
He still does music, right?
I don't know, it's been bells.
Okay,
Yeah,
mention the song.
It's been a while. So there's a song, there's a song called Chikonko.
Oh, from his album Tears of Tears of
Is it an upcoming?
No, it was
Just like that,
Tears of a Ghetto Child, something like that.
Believe me, but that's my favorite writing, that piece of project.
Okay.
Sure. So
2.
there is number 2.
We're going to 3.
Oh, it's number 3.
Chibombasa Chikonko.
Number 3 is damn, I've got a lot of projects running in my head.
Okay.
Kwetukuno. Jikila Escops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwetukuno. The 4th one.
Slovu.
And Junior Sabara.
No, Slovu featuring late Samo Classic. May his soul rest in peace. Kanshitole ibe pafi.
4 tracks. 4 tracks.
Yeah.
You actually.
There are loads because I was given.
Just 4. I mentioned everything.
Believe me, for those fellow artists who get a chance to listen to this, I hear almost every
artist there.
Song. Yeah.
Okay. I think I have a question as well.
Hey, before we take our leave.
Exactly.
Before this starts kicking in and I start asking silly questions.
So for this one, we won't accept the answer myself.
Okay.
We won't accept you saying myself. We won't accept you saying no or yes.
You won't accept me saying myself. You won't accept
you
me
saying no or yes. So what I want is you tell us 4 of your favorite artists who inspires you, the ones you think that these are the best in Solwezi. That's where I can be found. 4, mention their names.
I think on that one I'm going to be honest with myself. If you say inspiration, on the first place you heard me, this is the second time you're asking me about inspiration. I'm sorry. If you said my favorite minus adding inspiration.
Not really inspiration.
Not really inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
But if you tell me to say
your favorite artists?
Thank you. On that one I'm going to be honest. And I'll give a little bit of reasons.
And what I want you to say, favorite artists, and those you think that no, this okay, just 4 of your favorite artists.
That one I can't do. That one I can't, because I'm an artist, and believe me, art needs respect.
Yes,
Exactly,
yes.
I put respect on every name in the game.
exactly.
So long as somebody could master each word they wrote, sing it, follow a melody.
Nowadays, Zambia usangati na ulio muntu mwasuli
Uko wasuli
maelero kya pumuka then atemo kwebata akuto
ora no maishwari ponda.
This thing we are doing
Ora na podcasting, we're going to have this for a long time. Ora sa kuletera ta
nowadays kuba kuba kembaba nanti kuba, you know, watch your mouth. Te kulanda landa ingiri nowadays umwera ode sente fintu.
yeah.
So coming back to your question, my favorite Northwestern artist, number 1, Cox. Number 2,
Man, you're thinking.
yeah, because you told me my favorite 4, right?
Just 4.
I've got a lot of favorites, so I'm
So
trying to
if
make
you
sure it's the favorite of
you
favorites.
know, if you have got favorites, you can have the list. Yeah, you just at Cox, what? You have a lot. You just
Here's the
these are
thing.
the top 4.
Here's the thing. Let's not hold it. Let them think.
So
let's go.
I just said Cox. I don't know where Melo is.
Melo 3000.
Melo 3000.
Melo, Kid Soldier.
Kid Soldier.
How many?
3, 1 remaining.
I've got many. So I haven't got any South Korea.
Who is the last one?
Yeah.
Your favorite ambassador?
KLC Zambia. In case and I saw you guys are working on a project.
KLC Zambia.
Can you give us some 2 lines from?
Can you believe it if I tell you to say it's my brother? Like this is my brother.
Serious?
KLC is my elder brother, and the time you called, I was with him. Maybe it's the one calling.
Same parents or maybe
Some parents. It's my brother.
Blood brother.
KLC is my brother. I think a lot of people. You know what happened? Abantu bademi paranya pambali. Abantu abengi bachiramo kutuparanya.
I've started seeing the looks.
Okay.
Abantu barete paranya, like, you know, the telephone office. Keep it. Abantu chachiramo figure because I think parana kofi. Palas kusumi na fika ila parana.
So now here you have it. Here we bring stories that you don't know.
I've got
KLC Zambian Bill Gangster runs in the blood.
It's my
Shefi and
elder
Magetu.
Same blood.
my elder brother.
Yeah.
KLC Zambia is my elder brother. Much respect for my brother.
So you guys are working on a piece?
Believe me, he dropped on one of my projects in PAKA mixtape.
Yes.
Okay. I also did the verse in one of his projects.
And I saw it got a lot of.
It's got an album.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
It has been an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man, for coming through. And we are hoping to listen to PAKA. And yeah, we'll be more than glad to be invited for the listening party.
Sure, exactly.
We are more than ready to come through. Okay, not also forgetting All Star Motors, as you already know how we say it at the whole Zambia Yonse too. Zambia Yeshima. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our newest YouTube channel. Also like our Facebook page, and as well as make sure you do you do share this video so that a lot of people can watch it, so we can put Solwezi music content.
Also, don't forget to follow my page, Bill Ganster, on Facebook. BILL space GANGSTER, Bill Ganster.
Yeah.
And let me just say thank you in advance.
Support the local.
Nikembo.
The